In the quiet dawn of early summer 1992, the sun rose over the snow-tipped mountains of Ridgewood Valley. Deep in the forest, a young, lean cougar stretched on a rocky ridge, its amber eyes blinking in the new light before it silently descended toward the river. Down in the valley, at a cozy wooden home surrounded by a garden, 44-year-old Laura Maynard watched as 5 young children painted in the yard. There was 5-year-old Jessica, her sister Alyssa, quiet little Noah, cheerful Natalie, and baby Lila. Laura smiled, clipping their colorful drawings to a clothesline. This daycare she had built from scratch was her dream come true. After years of night classes and hard work at the local lumber mill, she finally had a life she was proud of, one where she could support her family and care for these kids. "All right, everyone," Laura announced, gathering empty jars. "Let's go find some berries by the river." The kids cheered and their dog Buddy barked with excitement. They set off down a dusty path, pine needles crunching under their small feet. Sunlight streamed through the trees as Jessica and Natalie ran ahead, while Laura held little Lila's hand, with Buddy trotting faithfully beside them. Soon they found bushes heavy with ripe blue fruit. Laura knelt down, showing the children which ones were safe to pick, gently reminding them all to stay close together. After filling their jars, they made their way to the riverbank. The cool blue water sparkled, and the sand glistened in the sun. Laura gathered the kids in a circle, counted 5 little heads, and smiled. Everything was perfect. But then, the bushes rustled. A silhouette moved in the shadows. Laura's heart pounded as a pair of golden eyes stared back at them. Slowly, the cougar stepped out onto the riverbank, its gaze fixed on the small children. Instinct took over. Laura moved, placing herself between the predator and the kids. Her voice was low but firm, a steady anchor in the rising tide of fear. "Stay right behind me," she whispered. "Don't run." Time seemed to slow to a crawl. The air grew thick with tension. Buddy, the family's loyal German shepherd, lowered himself to the ground, watchful but not a silent, breathless standoff, a mother's love against a wild animal's instinct. The cougar took a step.
Then, a blur of fur and muscle. The beast steps from the trees and nudges little Noah onto the sand, licking his face, rough tongue scraping skin. Laura's body moves before her mind does. She seizes the cat's thick neck and yanks back. The cougar snarls, claws flashing, striking Noah, striking Lila towering over her. Eyes locked, a low rumble in its chest. "Buddy, do something," she cries. The dog trembles, then barks furiously as Laura, with a final...
The struggle rages on, claws flashing, sand flying. Laura's arms shake, but she refuses to let go. With a final shove, she hurls the predator away, and Buddy attacks. The cat turns, snarls, then vanishes into the forest. Laura kneels beside Noah, blood on his cheek but eyes open. Lila wailing softly. Laura gathers both children. Other kids huddle behind her. The forest is eerily silent. For a heartbeat, time stops. The beast is gone, but the danger lingers in the quiet. Laura whispers, trembling, "We're going home." The trail is steep. Her arms burn. But she doesn't stop, not once. Behind them, the woods feel alive. Watch.
Silence. Blood streaks Laura's arm as she lifts Noah and Lila. Run. Run home now. Panting, stumbling, they burst into sunlight and slam the door.
Clutches the children close and prays it's truly over. With shaking fingers, she calls for help, the words barely forming. "There's been an attack." At Ridgewood General, doctors move quickly.
At the hospital, Noah receives 40 stitches across his chin and neck. Lila, 20 near her right eye. Laura's arms and face are scratched, her muscles torn with exhaustion. But all survive.
She learns that real courage isn't fearless. It's choosing to act, despite fear. Back home, the laughter has changed, softer now. The children speak less, paint their feelings in color.
Days pass. In silence, the children paint scenes of red and shadow, memories of fear they can't yet describe. In a quiet circle, each child passes a feather. Noah lifts his and smiles faintly. I had a dream. I saw an eagle sitting on my bed. Then it flew over me. In Ridgewood legend, the eagle is a guardian of strength, a promise of safety. That day, Laura knew they had been protected and that courage, not fear, would define their story. Sunlight breaks through clouds as an eagle soars high. Cougar of Ridgewood Valley.
They still whisper of the woman who fought a mountain lion with her bare hands and a Mother S heart.
Based on true events. Names and places changed for privacy.